everybody, it's TK and welcome to day 2 of my Western Caribbean cruise. I am in Nassau, Bahamas, and right behind me you can actually make out Atlantis. I'm letting you know about that because I might be visiting it very soon. So let's do a little bit of a walk around here on the ship. I wanted you guys to see a little bit more, and then maybe we can sit down, have a cappuccino, and then maybe I can leave the ship. And hopefully if I can find some Wi-Fi in that resort, I'll be able to show you around Atlantis. It's got a beautiful water park as well. Let's see what we can figure out. We'll go right off the cuff. No planning whatsoever. Maybe we can talk about some plans for tonight though. There are some events going on tonight as well. So we'll walk around. You guys can all walk around with me. Woohoo! We are in the Bahamas. You see the water slides behind me and all that cool stuff? Behind me right now you got the pool. It's very quiet. A lot of people have already left the ship. They're off to the Bahamas in Nassau. It's kind of a tourist trap there. They sell a lot of tourist stuff. But we're gonna take a quick walk around here on the top deck. I think I'm on the 17th deck right here. So why don't I flip it? That way everybody can see what I see. And hello everybody. Hey Blade, hey Ghost. How are you guys? All right, you see that? Okay, great. So we're gonna do a little bit of a walk here. See, maybe I can show you what it looks like from this end. Kind of go in there and see where the water slides end. That would be pretty cool. So last night, I didn't do a stream for 2 reasons. There were some events going on, but it's the first day of the cruise. Everybody's a little bit disoriented, so not much going on there in terms of excitement. Tonight, people will be excited. Over here, you got a Disney ship right here in front of us. Beautiful Disney ship. A lot of ships dock here in Nassau, and they stay the day. We got here around 6:30 in the morning, and we'll be leaving around 2:30 to 3. You don't want to be one of the last stragglers getting back. So we're going to try to make it out around 10:30, maybe make it back around 1:30 and get some lunch in us. But day 2 in the evening is going to be fun. That is today, because tomorrow is a sea day, and then we're off to Cozumel. So on sea days, usually they try to have formal nights as well. So that might be interesting, and a lot of more people are relaxed and willing to party. So there might be some events for tonight that we're gonna figure out. Make sure to check out Margaritaville. Yeah, I've been to Margaritaville. I actually went there with my cousin who's on right now. Pretty cool place. Today I thought I might show you guys Atlantis, just because it's something that might be more appealing to the eyes right now. Margaritaville is another great hotel, but I think Atlantis might be a better idea just for today, so you guys get to see Atlantis. So let's see what we have going on. And thank you guys for joining me early in the morning on a Monday. You know, a lot of people are working right now. You can kind of see here where the water slides end off. They come right down here, right down the middle. So that's pretty cool. And let me see what else I can find for you guys. Then we'll go to one of my favorite lounges. Hey Smudgy, how are you? Good morning to everybody. There's 2 reasons why I didn't stream. The other reason, I was super tired. I got some much needed rest. I went to bed very early, and I got up very early today. I went to the gym. I just took a shower, so I'm ready to leave the ship a little bit later on, and we'll see what we can figure out for the Bahamas. But the other reason was because I wanted to give you guys a chance to watch the Oscars. I didn't want to conflict with the Oscars. And how about them Oscars, huh? Aquariums are fun. Yeah, they do have aquariums there in Atlantis, so that's always pretty cool. So we'll take a walk through this kids area, I think. Again, the ship looks quiet right now just because people have left the ship, but believe me, it is a jam-packed ship here. Jam-packed. Internet signal, great. Couldn't have asked for anything more, really. Got a little kiddie pool area here. You're getting to see more and more of the ship. I'm sure they have mini golf. Guess what else they have? They've got pickleball. Can you believe that? Pickleball. See if I can make out where I'm going. This is called the Baby Club. We're gonna stay away from that. Seems like they have toddlers there that they take care of. Yeah, of course it looks cool. I mean, they do things top notch here. Take a look at this. Isn't that cool? We're gonna keep moving around. We're gonna check out the water slides too. Then I'm gonna go to one of my favorite lounges. I'm gonna talk about maybe a little bit about the rooms as well. A little continuation from yesterday, give you a little bit of a better idea of what types of rooms there are. You got the water slides, you can see the water running through them, and I guess they get on way at the top there. You never have to leave is right. There's a lot of people who get off the ship or they go to another ship and they just keep on sailing from one to another. They do ship hopping, I guess it is. Or other people that stay on for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. They just keep going on different itineraries, or even the same one. Again, another shot of Atlantis. You got. See if we can give you a shot also of Nassau itself. Nassau, not too great. There's Bahamas, there's Atlantis, there's Margaritaville, and there's like the town of Nassau. We'll get down there real quick. So here in the Bahamas, shellfish called conch. Very good shellfish, very tasty. Fried conch or conch soup. I thought it was always chonk, but it's conch. Very tasty seafood. That's a specialty here. And again, tomorrow this is going to be jam-packed, or even this afternoon. This area is going to be full of people. Crazy. One side, one side, and all right, let's see if we can get a little closer. Boy, I'm going to turn red here in this sun. Really strong sun today.
Very good. The other leg, la otra pierna.
Everybody's doing a kind of a morning exercise. She seemed like she was wearing a string bikini there. The dental floss, as we call it. All right, so you got that view right there. That is Nassau. We're going to be coming out there, and then there's a bridge that takes you over to Paradise Island, and that is where Atlantis is. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Bahamas aren't just one island. They're a chain of islands that pretty much start up where West Palm Beach is. You got Grand Bahama Island over there, and believe it or not, it's about, what, 60 or 70 miles away from West Palm Beach, so very similar climate. There you have Freeport. That's one of the places that I know of that area. I believe Bimini is nearby. And then it goes all the way down past Miami. We are in Nassau. All right. So, pretty quiet. Like you can tell, it's early in the morning. I haven't had any breakfast, so I'm going to settle down and have a nice cappuccino, double espresso with you guys. We're going to sit down for a little bit. Just want to make it a nice stream to welcome you guys to the Bahamas. All right, we'll take the stairs again because I don't want the internet to be choppy. So forgive me. All right, let's roll, huh? Gym was great today. Is it calm? Yeah, I believe it's a small type of a shellfish. Soups are great. Yeah, you've been there a few times, Smudgy? Cool. So on the 16th floor, I'll explain this stuff about the cabins and about the different levels of amenities that there are. 16th floor is a private area called the Yacht Club. And then I can talk about the different levels, the different things that they provide to you. You even get a butler. So I can't wait to tell you guys about that. And that's on this cruise ship. You get a butler. You get a butler on some other cruise ships too if you're in the Yacht Club. to me, it's a little too private. I like to mix in with the lower people, the plebeians. That's me, that's my speed. Happen quickly? Yeah, man. Yeah. They don't screw around. Yeah, we're gonna be everywhere. Just wake up and you're in a different place. What's better than that, right? And you're in paradise. That's why we're going to Atlantis. It's called Paradise Island, from one paradise to another. All right, 10th floor. Sorry about all the steps and stuff. I just don't want the internet to break down for you guys. We'll go down to 8. That's actually where the spa area is. That's one of the amenities that you get when you get a particular package, and I'll talk about the packages. You chat a little bit about the Oscars. Anybody have any comments about the Oscars yourselves? All right. Kind of interesting. Hey everybody, I'm right here. Almost wearing my sailor's outfit here. All right, what floor are we on? So this is 7? Yeah, okay, so we need to go one more. Go up 1. We're at 8. 8 is where the main dining is. Also, 8 is where the gym is. So you punish yourself after eating. There's a lot of people here getting morning breakfast. And I believe there's a way to get to the other side. We walk just through. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I believe there's a way we can manage, walk right through. Because if I take you through to the marketplace, the trough as I like to call it, right? I'll get too hungry and I'll stop and I'll pig out. So we're gonna go to a nice little lounge. Matthew, awesome? Yeah, it is awesome. I think this is a taco restaurant right here. All very empty. Don't let that fool you guys. Everybody's trying to, eat as much slop as possible and then go outside and check out the Bahamas, especially the people who haven't seen it before. You got a smoker's lounge outside. I'm walking through the sports bar. This is the sports bar here. Pretty empty as you can see right now. Nothing going on. And we're gonna go to a nice little lounge, which is one of my favorite. Get some coffee. Like, just look at these atriums, guys. Look how beautiful this is. The Italians know how to do it right. Right? Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, it's a nice little lounge. Hopefully they're open for me. Let's see what it's called. It's called CU Lounge. Coffee is good, especially chocolate flavoring, your favorite. Hey, how we doing?
Morning, sir.
How are you? Could I get... Yeah, I can sit down over there?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Could I please get a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso in there?
With extra travel.
Yeah, espresso inside.
Double shot for you.
Cool, thank you. And how about a couple of those muffins too?
Muffins? You like a muffin?
Yeah, you have. Is that all you have? Just the muffins this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll take one. Do you have blueberry there? How about the chocolate croissant? And then whatever muffin you have back here is fine. Thank you very much. I'll be right back there. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna set this up because if I go to the breakfast area right now, it's gonna be ridiculous. And we're gonna let these Italians say their little announcements. This is kind of like a loungy area at night, so it converts. Try to get a nice little spot here where we can just talk to each other. I always loved it when I travel and I hear different languages. That's why I took up French. But if you don't use it, you lose it. Alright, so bear with me right now. I'm going to try to set it up. We could talk about the Oscars, we could talk about different kinds of rooms and stuff like that. We'll just wait until
Queridos
this is
huéspedes,
over.
les informamos que en 10 minutos tendrá lugar una sesión informativa de seguridad obligatoria para todos los huéspedes embarcados ayer y que no hayan participado al simulacro de ayer. Por favor, acudan al teatro a la cubierta número 6 y 7. A su entrada les
How's that? Is that all right, guys?
su tarjeta de crucero. Durante la demostración no está permitido beber y fumar.
Is that okay?
Y al final les indicará su punto de reunión.
The Muffin Man? You got a little bit of Elvis in the back. All right. Does it sound like I'm underwater? Because there's been a complaint yesterday that it sounded like it was underwater. I think it's when I actually set up the camera that it actually looks like it sounds like the camera is somehow muffled in some way when I put it down. And I don't know why that is. It might be just a dirty mic. Dirty mic and the boys. I had to say that. I'm sorry. But we'll wait until the cappuccino comes. That way I can get caffeinated up so that we can go to Atlantis later on. I can show you the beautiful resort of Atlantis. So yeah, let's get into the room. So there's different kinds of rooms. The bare bones room. They have 3 different experiences here. And then beyond that, they have actually the suites and the butlers and the yacht club. Okay, so the 3 different experiences are the Bella experience, Fantastica experience, and the Orient experience, right? And the difference is in the amenities that you get with each experience. But then you go look at the room types, and you start off with the interior room, which has absolutely no view. It's typically smaller, and that's on a bare bones budget if you just want to get on the ship and enjoy your cruise, and that's it. On a shoestring budget, least possible cost, right? And for some people, that's good enough because you're on the ship all day long. You're in the pool, so who cares about whether you have a balcony or not? Next level up is an ocean view. When you take an ocean view, you have this huge portal window, that you can see out of. And then you have a balcony after that. That's what I have. That's what I showed you yesterday. Is a balcony cabin where you can, air out your clothes and stuff like that. You can hang out on the balcony. You can order room service. At certain levels, room service is free, but at other levels, they've turned it into a charge. A situation where it's a charge, but it's available pretty much 24 hours. Then you have the Oria suites, and the Oria suites come with spa capabilities, right? You can purchase spa packages yourself, or you can have access to special floors, just spas in the Oria experience. So you can have a balcony cabin with an Oria experience, and you can have access to the spa.
In 5 minutes time, a mandatory PAX briefing will take place for all guests who missed yesterday's drill. We kindly ask you to make your way to the Metropolitan Theater on decks 6 and 7. At the entrance, show your cruise card, and at the end.
So you guys enjoying this so far? I'm getting excited. I have a lot of energy today. Great night's sleep.
Cari ospiti, ancora una volta chiediamo a tutti gli ospiti che non hanno preso parte alle esercitazioni di ieri di recarsi al Metropolitan Theater dove tra 5 minuti si svolgerà una simulazione di sicurezza. Bere e fumare non sarà permesso durante la simulazione e al termine sarete accompagnati al vostro posto di riunione.
Hello.
Ricordate di
All right,
presentare
great.
la
Thank you so much.
carta
You can have it right here. Appreciate it.
Chef Soter, encore une fois, nous
Thank
vous
you so
informons
much.
que la
You're the best.
séance
We got our muffin, we got our croissant rolling.
Yes, sir.
It's the best service ever, right? Best service ever. Look at this. Look at this. My favorite. Cappuccino with an extra shot. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Et à la fin de la démonstration, vous serez accompagné jusqu'à votre point de rassemblement. Queridos huéspedes, una vez más, les informamos que en 5 minutos tendrá lugar una sesión informativa de seguridad obligatoria para todos los huéspedes embarcados ayer y que faltaron el simulacro de ayer. Por favor, acudan al teatro a la cubierta número 6 y 7 y a su entrada se les pedirá de presentar su tarjeta de crucero. Durante la demostración no está permitido beber o fumar y al final les indicará su punto de reunión. Gracias.
Thank you so much. And where was I? Let's get some going. Wow, that is good stuff. And as much as I want, and I drink a lot of this shit. I drink a lot. It keeps me going, right? Who needs drugs, right? So, You have the Ori experience, and that's a spa experience. That's pretty good for couples that they want to do, like, you know, hot stone massages. They want to use the thermal spa without children being there, so that's pretty cool. And then the highest level is, of course, called the Yacht Club. The Yacht Club gives you free internet and drink packages because it's about triple the price. That's why I said yesterday it might be a good idea to just do a bidding system for that. Maybe you'll get lucky and get yourself into the Yacht Club. Get your own butler. They take you personally right inside through the terminal, real quick, onto the ship, and then into every show, front row seats reserved just for the people in the yacht club. You have your own set of pools, like you have your own spread of food out all the time, every day, and you have your own restaurant where you can go at any point in time. There's no set schedule. So if you are on the Bella, which is the cheapest experience here on MSC, you can't really choose your dining time except whether you want early or late, but you can't really choose your restaurant. And then you can't also choose your cabin. You can't choose your cabin, so they choose it for you. If you're going to Fantastic Experience, you get a little bit more amenities. You can actually choose your cabin. Yeah, you might be able to choose whether you want my time dining, things like that. And then as you go up to Aria, it gets even more expensive, and also you have more amenities. And then Yacht Club's the top tier. So that's the way that it works, guys. And some of these suites, you can get bargain basement prices, especially when it's not busy season or if it's the summer. So hopefully you got all that. That's just a crash course in all of the rooms, because I promised that to you. Now, about the Oscars. Anybody watch the Oscars? It always seems like the younger brothers are winning the Oscars, right? First it was Casey Affleck, and now, was it the younger Culkin brother won an Oscar, supporting actor? Isn't that crazy? And then how about this? You have movies that I've never seen. That happened to me again with Slumdog Millionaire. You guys remember that? I had never seen the movie, and then after it won the Oscar, I saw the movie, and it was, of course, an amazing movie. So you had this movie win yesterday that I never heard of. I heard that Demi Moore did a great job from some of the other award shows. She did a great job of the performance of her life, so I definitely have to see that movie that she's in. I think it's called The Substance, about an aging actress. So I'm going to have to check that out too. Then there was the brutalist, Adrian Brody. Is that his name? I think he's a two-time Oscar winner now. So if I wasn't on the ship, I'd be doing some drinking games during the Oscars for sure. Right? A lot of people like to watch the Oscars. I didn't want to conflict with that. So again, I'm simul-streaming today between here and Twitch. If I have a chance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into the Bahamas, like I said earlier, go to Atlantis. If they have a good Wi-Fi signal, spark it right up, show you Atlantis, come back, have a bite to eat, guys, right? Relax a little bit. And then for this evening, there's some things happening too. You've got karaoke later in the evening. You have this garage kind of like nightclub area called, I think it's called the Garage actually, and it's going to have some oldies today. Oldies, and then, you know, DJs late into the evening. You got casinos, and you have a show today. It's called Peter Punk instead of Peter Pan. If I can sneak into that, maybe we can catch a little bit of that too, maybe after my dinner, and then start the evening off that way. So it'll be maybe after the 7-ish hour, okay? So that way we can have a nice full evening here. It's probably going to be formal night. I don't care about that. I'm just going to wear a button down. I'm not going to wear a suit or anything. I actually used to wear suits. People bring like prom dresses here, tuxedos. Like they get really, really decked out. That's not for me. I don't need to do that. Sounds like a plan. All right, cool. So we'll do that. There's karaoke. There's nightclubs. There's a show. Last night's show was called Rock Nation. I watched it before going to bed. And believe it or not, they had that song. I think Jonesy's favorite song, that Elvis song. So that was pretty cool. And a bunch of other songs, of course, Michael Jackson and stuff like that. So really great singers. One of the singers that was in that show on this different ship was on my other ship. So they go from ship to ship. And like I said, these performers, they have contracts as well. Hey, how you doing, Bill and Aggie? How are you? Loved your video. I'm sure a lot of other people loved it too. Kind of hard to snipe someone where you're in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, right? Good morning. Thank you for joining, because I know a lot of people are working right now. It is Monday, right? Well, every day is a Saturday for me. So I know people are working right now, and they're a little groggy from watching the Oscars yesterday. So, cheers to all of you. I'm having my really, really strong cappuccino right now. I've got the selfie stick set up, the big one set up, so it should be nice and stable for you. So glad to catch me live. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I can't really have a set plan because I don't know what the internet situation is going to be. So I have to play it as we go along, right? So you guys are along the journey with me. You've already seen some of the issues that I've run into. Hopefully with this Wi-Fi, and it is strong. Guess where it's from? You guys know how they get Wi-Fi here on this ship? It's not the old school way, it's Starlink. So thank you, Elon Musk, for that. Thank you very much. Starlink, the coolest, right? Super strong Wi-Fi. So I wish that company, whatever brings in Starlink, stays in business, you know. So you're at the doctor's office now? Really? Okay, I hope everything's cool. Hope it's just a checkup, right? Don't stick your tongue out at the doctor. I know you guys are in the role. What do you guys think about the Oscars? The younger brothers winning the Oscars. The older brothers have their thunder being stolen, right? Everybody knows Macaulay Culkin, but his brother gets it. Everybody knows Ben, but well, Casey's been in a lot of movies as well, so you know, gotta give him props. Got a muffin here. Have a little croissant. You didn't watch it? I think, like, you know, in America, most of America at least tunes in partially to see it. It's always on a Sunday. Who looked great? Who looked great at the Oscars? They always say, you know, who had the best dress on, whatever. I didn't really focus on that, but I did see one person who I thought looked great. And believe it or not, it was Whoopi Goldberg, right? Whoopi looked great in her dress. My videos are hilarious. Back to work. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. So we're gonna have a very light breakfast. Gonna get our shot of caffeine in, and then later on, I'm gonna meet up with my dad. We're gonna head on out. Try not to get ripped off by the taxi drivers here. Head out to Atlantis, and maybe we can continue this in Atlantis. It can't be a continuous stream. It's virtually impossible to do it unless you get a Wi-Fi plan in the country that you're in. And we're bouncing around to different countries. It's just going to be too hard, too much work, and too much headache. And video quality, I know you guys are going to suffer. So let's not do that. Thank you for stopping by. And I know somewhere here there should be some mini golf. Most of these ships have mini golf, maybe rock climbing. You already saw some of the water features here that they have. You saw the center atrium. Towards the end of the cruise, I think a couple days before the end, they have what's called a white party, and that is amazing. The white party is when everybody dresses in white. Oh, wow.
John Jimmy Buffet Maltese said $5 get sponge cake and enjoy the sunbake.
Could I ever think that you could ever be mine? Ever be mine? Ever be mine? Could I ever think that you could ever be kind? Ever be kind? Ever be kind? Oh, it's so hard to find some direction in my life. Ever since you broke my heart, I've been falling apart. Could I ever think that you could ever unwind, ever unwind? I was listening to your mouth and losing my mind.
welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great song. Original song. And I know not everybody can tune in right now. Usually people are available later in the evening. But this is the way it goes here on the cruise ships, right? You got to be up early so we can make some of the sights that people want to see. Yeah, it's a great song. John, you might want to post the name of the song right here in the chat so everybody can hear it. And it's unlimited coffee, so I'm gonna grab probably later on a to-go cup, a cappuccino, a really strong one, and walk around with that all the way to the next resort. And we'll continue day two here on my Western Caribbean cruise, which includes another stop in the Bahamas as well, in addition to Nassau, then Cozumel, and then Belize too. So we're gonna get to see Belize. You want cake now? We'll get you some cake. They have huge spreads of cake here. Any kind of cake you want. Any kind of cake you want. But this morning, like I told you guys, I paid for it. I went to the gym. I was there for 2 hours. You know, sweated out. And I try to eat light in the morning. I try to eat light for lunch because before you know it, you got dinner. So they keep on feeding you all night long. And even if you miss all of those, they have a late night snacks and stuff, pizza, everything, all the junk food you could ever imagine, upstairs, always available, even after the nightclub. You get the casinos too. You got unlimited drinking. It's just absolute insanity if you want it to be, or you can try to be in control. It's all up to you. Any suggestions you guys want to see that I'm kind of missing right now? We'll see if we can sneak into one of the shows. I already met one of the performers from Peter Punk. I have no idea what that is. Maybe tonight we'll sneak into the show, show you a little bit. Hold on to the donations because we want to stay incognito for that. But later on throughout the show, maybe we'll check out the casino too. Maybe see the karaoke. Sing the karaoke. I don't know. And then nightclubs, so you don't have to drive around anywhere. Just go from one place to the other. Isn't that cool? Yeah. It's always fun for me. But just last night, everybody's too tired. Tonight, usually the night before a sea day, they're going to do formal nights. So maybe we can take a few videos of people who go over the top. Like, there's no need to dress like that. They're dressed like as if they were at the Oscars. It's funny. It's like prom dresses and stuff. People use these huge cases of luggage and stuff that they bring onto the ship. I mean, they really, it's as if they've never been on a cruise before, and it's their last one ever. You're hungry watching me eat? What's all mine? No, there's plenty to go around, guys. There's plenty to go around. can pretty much eat whatever you want, right? You got so much energy. You guys get a lot of views from that video. I wish you would have slicked back that wig that you had. If you had slicked it back somehow, it would have looked even more. But your caricature of David was dead on. It was awesome. All right, so that's enough of that. So if you guys have no questions or comments right now, pretty soon I'm going to end this little stream here just to welcome you to the Bahamas, and we'll do a continuation stream because we can't do them, consistently. One long stream. Pretty much impossible to do. Whoever can do that has figured out all of the internet packages that are available in every country, and even though I can attempt it, I don't want it to fail. So we'll just play it by ear. If I can get over there, and if the Wi-Fi is good, I'll check the speeds. I'll do a speed test as well, like I said, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Beautiful resort. A lot of waterfalls, a lot of water features, lots of nice architecture there. Michael Jackson, I think, when it first opened up like 20 years ago. I saw the one in Dubai too. It's amazing. Yeah, the one in Dubai is even bigger. But this one was the original in the Bahamas, Paradise Island. I think Michael Jackson had actually reserved the center little bridge. You'll see a center bridge that connects two towers there at Atlantis. Back when it was first opened up, he had the entire bridge, the entire floor, and that's a suite there. That's the presidential suite. So that's a little bit of trivia that I picked up along the way. You're gonna get some cake? What time is it over there for you? Is it like 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? For the safety of everyone on board, an emergency exercise for crew members will be held today in 15 minutes' time. Guests wishing to participate are welcome to do so. However, participation is not mandatory.
So there are code words that they use when they do these emergency drills. I think Bravo means there's a fire, so they don't want to scare the passengers, so they use these drills. Fallen angels or something like that, if they use those kind of code words, that means that someone's overboard and they have to look for them. So there are certain code words. I have to just remember all of them, and maybe I'll share with you when it comes to me. But right now, it just escapes me what they all are. But they have certain code words, so they don't want to scare anybody, and they stay. Fire is the biggest one, right? But once in a while, people do fall overboard, and they have to stop and look for them. And there are certain code words for that. They don't want to scare people. It's 2:46 p.m. Okay, cool. Yeah. So here's they on the other side of the pond. Looking good, brother. And purple blue piece. Hey, Rizzer. Reflections on a Summer's Day is the name of that song. Great song. Great song. Really, really kind of like mellow. Very mellow. Very cool song. Very good for these types of lounges right now. Now, can you hear me over this noise, like this music here? So you got some jazz playing in the background. Can you hear me over that? Just so that I know. Just so that I know. It's on your YouTube channel. Okay, great. Good, good. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for letting me know that. So we're gonna wait until we go to exactly this is like OCD, right? This is like Elisa's OCD. We're gonna wait until we go to exactly 40 minutes. And I'm gonna say goodbye, we'll sign off, and we'll go one of these B-roll things like this. Goodbye. You can hear me, great. Okay, so we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much, everybody.